having these experiences with my mom is going to be something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Seeing my daughters on campus, I love it.
I was clearly already admitted, she was admitted, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, we're going too. It was really surprising. I didn't expect it. My grandma's mom just passed away, and I think my mom had like a realization that, your mom's not always going to be there. And I think it's just the fact of them literally going to the same classroom every day, probably working on projects, and just gain like another aspect of spending time with her, like that good quality time.
And she said, I'm thinking about doing this. And I said, I really think you should. And she said, well, I think you ought to consider it too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think you're right. It helped fill an empty space for me since my mom's gone.
I have a little time now. I'm like, you know what? I should get that graduate degree that I've always wanted. And Carthage has this amazing program, this Master's in Business and Design and Innovation, which is really in line with all the things that I love.
We can walk them to class, have this little study group, or, get dinner together in the cafeteria. So it's kind of just like a nice slice of home brought to campus.
Never hesitate to follow your fear. In my life, it's led me to my greatest opportunities, and it's also built my greatest strengths is following. If I always stayed in my comfort zone, I wouldn't be where I am today.